It's a middleweight title fight down under. Dan Tom here with MMA Junkie to help you break down the main event for UFC 312 between Dricus Du Plessis and Sean Strickland. Of course, these two met back at UFC 297 over a year ago now, but have since gone 1-0 apiece in the win column, kind of earning their way back to each other, if you will, as we will have the rematch hopefully settled more definitively this time around. Now, the odds makers are favoring the sitting champion Du Plessis in the neighborhood of -215, with the comeback on your underdog Strickland in the neighborhood of +264. Now, of course, Strickland is a former champion himself. He does still technically have more 5-round experiences. His fights do tend to go to decision. However, Du Plessis, despite his optics and awkwardness, he is not getting tired in there, and he actually can show that he has that go in the later rounds if he needs to. He is a real dog that'll fight for your money, albeit not the underdog, and I really need to stop, underestimating this guy. I don't know if it'd be fair to say that I've underestimated him, but he certainly exceeded my expectations, and I've certainly picked against him in the past. However, Sean Strickland, who I've also picked against in the past, despite fighting in my own backyard of Extreme Couture, is just another difficult fighter to beat. These are two ultimately difficult fighters to beat with two excellent corners. You have, of course, the great Eric Nixick, who's going to come correct with this strategy and had great notes last time around too, but Mornay Levisser and Dricus Du Plessis' team are going to have him well prepared. Listen, I know that he treats Dricus like a cheap prom date in the corner, as it kind of can feel like you're watching an episode of Oz with the way they conduct themselves, but say what you will, it's a very smart team, very smart fighters with both their tactics and their game plans, and I think Dricus Du Plessis may be the more flexible fighter. So I'm actually going to, perhaps overcorrect the steering wheel, maybe steer against the biases you think I'm going to go here. I'm actually going to pick Du Plessis by decision. Again, another tight fight, which is dangerous. I'm just asking, cruising for a bruising, as we know rematches seldom go the same way in MMA. Sean Strickland is 1-0 in rematches, whereas Du Plessis 1-1. For more details on that, though, as well as pathways to victories for both fighters with those stats in tow, check out my in-depth breakdown over at MMAJunkie.com, where you can find results this weekend.